Instead of just giving them gifts, why don't you try giving them some nice experiences on their birthday? So we were in Kerala and I was looking for places nearby where I can take my child. And that's how I found this place called Farm Villa. It is situated in the district of Thrissur and in a place called Chavakad, which was almost 1 hour from our place. Roads are really good and you can easily reach the place. And trust me, there are a lot of other places which are very near to this, hardly in a distance of, let's say, 1 kilometer to 2 kilometer, where your child can enjoy a lot. So this is a farm, a very cute little farm in which you can spend good amount of time, let's say from 1 hour to 3 hours, depending on how you go around. And there are a lot of different farm animals, lot of other animals also, which your child can directly go feed, pet and enjoy. Birds and other things were pecking food directly from his hands, but then slowly he started enjoying, and we also enjoyed a lot. The tickets are really very cheap. It's 150 rupees per person. So when you're taking the ticket, you just have to check if your child's height is less than 95 centimeter. They have a measuring thing over there. So if the child is less than 95 centimeter, they will give you for free. But if the child is more than 95 centimeter, then you have to pay the exact amount, that is 150 for your child as well, which I felt is a pretty decent entry fee because you get to enjoy so much. So even if you are having a school or somewhere, you have to take your children, students and everybody together to one place where they can enjoy, I think this is a very, very, very good option. So there are sections where there are different kinds of cat. You can also see the kind of cat which were taken in movies and other things. And then you can see squirrel, birds, glider and whatnot. So this was a section where they had snakes and other thing which were like literally scary. So we were standing a little far and I was looking there because I was scared to go and touch a snake. And then they were also opening and showing, if you want they can even put it on your body. So we were just walking around everywhere seeing the places, and then we thought, okay, now we entered the section where there were birds. So there were different types of birds, and in there, that particular thing, there was also a section where you can go inside a bird's cage and they will give you food and you can feed that to the birds. So the moment you go inside, there'll be so many birds coming towards you to eat that food. So let me show you how we enjoyed that. Remember one thing, when you're going to such places, you have to very clearly instruct your child not to feed anything other than what they give to feed these birds and animals, because children, they are very small and they will not know what to give and what not to give. So better you instruct your child before going hand. And these are really also big. Remember to follow the guidelines that are given by these people, the farm keepers, who will help you and guide you how you can interact with these animals, because some of them, they are not allowed to be interacted directly with us. We can only see them from outside the cage, and some of them you can directly go and enjoy, like this one. So the person over there, he took it and he kept it slowly on Dhruv's arm, and it was very cute and it was not hostile at all, and Dhruv was actually enjoying it. I was little scared, I didn't take it, but then Dhruv was literally enjoying it. He was asking me if he can put snake also around his neck. So if you're a person who is not afraid of snakes, you should definitely try that one as well. So this is the bird section which I was talking about. So they gave us these seeds, which are, I think, sunflower seeds, and they told us to go inside the cage. So once we get inside the small part of the cage, they close the main door, and then we have to open the second door, and then we have to go inside. So we have to show your hands like this, and then all the birds will come and sit and they'll start having the food. So apparently all the birds were around me, and they didn't go to Dhruv. I don't know why. And he was a little scared also initially, but then he wanted these birds to come and eat food from his hand as well. So slowly he started enjoying, and it was a really good experience. But there were so many birds coming in my hand, one after the other, and I was like, wow. So remember one thing, like if you are from any other place in India, let's say that you are not from Thrissur and you are in some other place, there'll be still such places near your area as well. So you can check what are the famous farms where you can go, or there will be also some resorts which allow children and other people to go and interact with these kind of birds and animals. So you can go and check that out, and you can ask them that what are the kind of interactions that are available. Is it only the viewing one, or is it somewhere where you can directly go and feed and play and touch these animals as well. And trust me, if your child is an animal lover, they are going to love this so much. This is a rabbit, and I think this is one that Dhruv loved the most. And he was touching it and he was playing with it, and he literally loved it. So, yes, a zoo. If you have, you can go to a zoo, but remember, a zoo is something where you can just stand and you can see the animals, but most of the time you are not allowed to touch, play, or feed the animals. But if you go to a farm instead, where they have such interactive plants, then you can go a step further and you can actually play with them. And over here, they had the small pond in which again there were certain birds, and then these two horses, which was so cute. The brown one was so angry that we gave the food only to the white one initially, and it started running around. But then it is fun. They have very well barricaded the entire thing so that small children don't go in by mistake, and even the animals, they don't jump out by mistake. So when you go to every other section, there'll be different type of food which has to be fed to these animals. So when you go to birds, you have seeds and other things. When you come to these horses, donkey and all, they give you hay and so on. So you can ask those people over there and they will only provide it to you. Otherwise also it will be lying down over there. So if no one is there, you can just take and you can start feeding them. And they have these animals from all around the world and not just India, and you can really enjoy with them. And if your child is little more grown up, you can actually tell your child to learn the names of these animals. But Dhruv was little small for all these things, so he understood the names of the common ones. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe because I am coming up with more such videos.